Don't let this very divided vote divide us.
The majority have voted against Tom Mulcair's continuing leadership.
That was the shocking postscript to the 2015 election that delegates delivered at the last NDP convention. Fast forward 18 months.
Jagmeet Singh, number of votes, 35,266.
New Democrats choose a new leader.
Look at what we've been able to accomplish in just a few short months. Now imagine what we can build together, all of us together, in 2 years.
One thing Jagmeet Singh's leadership hasn't built yet is more support. The party remains under 20% in national polls and has lost vote share in recent by-elections.
They're clearly the third party. They don't seem to have any momentum coming out of the leadership election and Jagmeet Singh becoming leader.
There was a lot of anticipation that he was going to be this great white knight that was going to replenish the party's coffers and help basically do what Justin Trudeau had done to the Liberal brand. But then it kind of went flat.
So what will Singh and New Democrats hope to achieve at their last major gathering before the 2019 election?
First and foremost, we're hoping to have a good time. I think it's important to have a good time and to show that spirit of celebration, that we have an exciting moment ahead of us where we can talk about the issues that matter to Canadians.
What's going to have to happen is Jagmeet and his team is going to have to put real clear policy aims in the window.
You have to do something a little different, something a little bold, something that people are not expecting. So I'm hoping for one or two big ideas from Jagmeet Singh that would really, hit the imagination of the voters and allow him to distanciate himself from the Liberal Party.
During his leadership race, Singh's platform included higher taxes on corporations and the wealthy, new benefits for seniors and low-wage workers, more action on climate change, and a path to drug decriminalization. And more recently, he's focused on income inequality, affordable housing, and pharmacare. But as for a concrete policy agenda to offer voters in 2019,
I'm not sure that we're going to get that in this convention. I think we're going to get a basic, these are what we believe as New Democrats, this is the direction we want the party to go in, which frankly isn't very different than the direction the party has already gone in.
Two energy debates within the party could be big deals at this convention. First, the Alberta-BC pipeline dispute that's left Jagmeet Singh trying to navigate one NDP government focused on oil sands jobs, the other on coastal protection.
I think there's always going to be disagreements of opinions, but I think that I'm confident that the underlying values, protecting the environment, having good jobs, these are things that'll tie us together.
He's trying to walk a very fine line between these two by basically not saying anything at all. And I think the lack of leadership might frustrate New Democrats on both ends of the spectrum.
And second, there's the LEAP Manifesto and its call for drastic action on climate change and fossil fuels. 2 years ago, delegates agreed to its general principles and voted for more discussion on the specifics.
I think it's always healthy to have people on both ends pulling the party to develop new ideas, and whether it's pulling to the left or pulling to the center, I think that's a valuable dialogue and debate to have within the party.
Straight answer? Yeah. Vote NDP.
But at some point soon, decisions will have to replace dialogue and debate. And Jagmeet Singh will have to present policies that bolster the promise that New Democrats, not Liberals, are the agents of progressive change that many voters want. But that's only if they really do want change.
Merci.
You can point to pipelines, you can point to electoral reform. There's lots of issues that the New Democrats can try to take advantage of, but there's no general feeling of angst or anger on the progressive side of the spectrum.
Still, the new leader believes he has time to get his message to Canadians and rebuild the NDP.
I know that it's not a sprint, it's a marathon, and I'm committed to doing the hard work, and I don't expect it to happen overnight, but I'm looking forward to working hard to ensure that we actually see the results.
He has promised big things, but will the New Democrats endorse them? I don't know.
People were very optimistic following the leadership race. They had a lot of hopes and expectations, and now it's time for Jagmeet Singh to deliver.
Bonjour tout le monde, comment ça va?
New Democrats have been in a bit of an existential crisis, if you will, for the last few years. But I think there's an opportunity with Jagmeet Singh to really turn the party's message around.